Hey everybody, it's Ron from Pick Dawgz, and this is Ron's Bank Shop Breakdown. We're going to go over 5 college basketball games for Thursday, November 17th, 2022. Now, if you like what you see, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to put your college basketball plays in the comments section below. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can always find those at the Premium Picks tab at pickdawgz.com. Alrighty, let's get into it. Here are the 5 games we're going to talk about for Thursday's card. First up, we see South Carolina State taking on Kentucky. We're going to see a 7 o'clock Eastern start time on SEC Network. I do think we see a bounce-back performance here from Kentucky, and I like them laying the points in this spot. Don't trust this South Carolina State team on the road, ranked 341st in adjusted offensive efficiency and 351st in adjusted defensive efficiency. Now, they were competitive in their first game on the road against South Carolina. They covered the number easily in that one, but struggled quite a bit in their next 2 games against Tennessee State and Duquesne. The last game against Duquesne, 96-71 final score. And I just can't trust them against a fired up and disappointed Kentucky team after that loss. Double overtime loss, 86-77. Not an easy one to take. And Oscar Tshiebwe, their best player by far, fouled out late in that game, so didn't really help their chances. But Kentucky's very, very talented. This is still a very good team on both sides of the ball, ranked inside the top 5 in adjusted offensive and defensive efficiency. To me, this is just a classic blowout win for Kentucky at home. So give me the Wildcats here, laying the big number. Next up, we see Portland taking on Air Force. Air Force, a home team here, 9 o'clock Eastern start time at Colorado Springs. And Air Force is 1-2 to start the season. 2 losses that I don't think are great losses against Bowling Green and Texas A&M Commerce. The last one in overtime at home on Monday. And, Air Force struggling offensively, ranked outside the top 300 in adjusted offensive efficiency. Not a very good offensive rebounding team, which is pretty much by design. This is a team that runs the Princeton offense, but I do think Portland's defense sets up pretty nicely against this Princeton offense, and I actually think the Pilots are going to win this game pretty convincingly on the road. Portland's biggest problem this season has been the turnovers. Both on defense, they're not really forcing many, and on offense, they are just coughing the ball up left and right. Now, a big reason for that is because their number 1 guard from last year, and Chris Austin, the former Fordham transfer, he's been out for the first few games of the season. They do expect him to be back at some point early on, but usually probably by the end of non-conference play into conference play. So he shouldn't be available for this game and for the next few weeks, but I still think Portland's got plenty of good players in their backcourt to be able to handle the ball here and stop turning the ball over. 27 turnovers in their last game against Kent State. You're never going to win a game when you turn the ball over that many times. But against Air Force defense that doesn't really force too many turnovers, and I don't really think this is a very good defense to begin with, I think Portland will be just fine. I don't like the fact that the Air Force is ranked outside the top 250 in terms of free throws allowed over field goals allowed. So I think Portland's going to have plenty of trips to the charity stripe in this game. They're a good 3-point shooting team, a good free throw shooting team. I like Portland in this one to earn a big win on the road. So give me Portland laying the points. Next up, we see FAU taking on Bryant. We're going to see this one 7 o'clock Eastern start time in the Paradise Invitational. FAU is the home team here, and they're coming off a big upset win over Florida, 76-74. This team knows how to shoot the 3-point jumper. Last game, 54.2%. They were 13 of 24 from 3. They are top 15 now in the nation in 3-point percentage as a team. And, this is a team that's ranked inside the top 60 in adjusted offensive efficiency, going up against a Bryant team that's not very good defensively. So I think FAU will have a great day on the offensive side of things, but defensively, I do think Bryant will be able to score quite a bit and keep this game close. We see Bryant is ranked 12th in the nation in average possession length. This is a team that likes to play very, very fast-paced, and they're a good shooting team. They get to the free throw line often, a good free throw shooting team, and a good 3-point shooting team. So I think Bryant will be fine offensively. I think it's going to be a very fast-paced, high-scoring affair. I lean towards the underdog in the points, but I'm going to take the over in this Bryant FAU game. Next up, we go to the Fort Myers tip-off campus game. It's going to be Sam Houston and Utah. So this non-conference tournament will be a few games in Fort Myers, but for this game, it's going to be a home game for Utah. And even though I love Sam Houston, we know that we took him in the first day of the season. I have him as a premium play against Oklahoma in that game, plus 17 points. They won the game outright. Awesome game from Sam Houston State, and this is a very good defensive team. I just can't take them in this spot. This is a really bad matchup, in my opinion, for Sam Houston State, an offense that's just not very good. Defense that's very, very good. I mean, they force plenty of turnovers. This is one of the better defenses, not only just in the WAC, but in all the mid-majors in college hoops. This is one of the top 10 defenses, I would say. But the offense just not consistent. Very bad shooting team. Not really a good offensive rebounding team. Not a very good free throw shooting team. So at Utah against a team that can do it both, they're both ranked inside the top 70 in adjusted offensive and defensive efficiency. Very good rebounding team in Utah. Good shooting team. They defend the perimeter very, very well. They don't really turn the ball over very much. This is just a really bad matchup. So I like Sam Houston State. We'll be on them plenty of times in WAC play and get plenty of value. But because of that upset win against Oklahoma and their 2 blowout wins in their next games and subdivision games, the value is gone right now for Sam Houston. So give me Utah laying the points. And the final game we're going to talk about for Thursday's card, it's Austin Peay and South Florida. We're going to see South Florida here at home in the Sunshine Slam campus game, 7 o'clock Eastern, ESPN+. You know, I think the South Florida team is a lot better than its current record. They're 0-3. They suffered 2 upset losses to Southeast Missouri State and Stetson, and this team has really struggled shooting the basketball, and there's no surprise to see them ranked 270th in adjusted offensive efficiency. But this is a very good defensive team, a very good rebounding team. They force plenty of turnovers. They also don't turn the ball over much themselves, and I think this is a very good matchup for them against Austin Peay, a team that's not very good on either side of the ball, a team that does not shoot the basketball very well at all. I mean, 358th in effective field goal percentage. There's only 363 or 62 teams in Division I college hoops. So bottom 10 in shooting percentage in both three-point range and effective field goal percentage overall. They're not a very good rebounding team, so South Florida has the advantage there. You know, South Florida, they suffered 2 upset losses. We also have to remember they played a tough game against Auburn on the road. They covered the number in a 67-59 final score. 8-point loss. You'll take that all day for South Florida going up against a really tough SEC team. So I think South Florida a lot better than their record. I think this is a very good matchup for them. So give me South Florida here laying the points to end the night. And that's it. Those are the games we're going to talk about for Thursday's card in college hoops. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. And don't forget to put your college plays in the comments section below. Again, if you're looking for my best bets, you can always find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. As always, this is Ron Romanelli. Good luck.